As the Interim Executive Director of Resources, I've had the privilege of coming inside the organization, and it's been a great honor for me. I've been in the nonprofit world my entire career, and one of the first things that I noticed is that we have a board of directors that is fully engaged and shows great leadership, and I want them all to stand right now and be recognized. Thank you. I want to thank our development team of Mary Humphreys and Julia Spencer, who put on this incredible event at this incredible venue. So I want to recognize Mary and next, I want to take off my tie. When I saw Carl Weimer's picture in a weekly, I said, that guy is not going to upstage me and wear a tie. And so I came with a tie, but Carl didn't. So I'm done. I've been asked to give the keynote tonight, which means I get to talk and you get to listen. Hopefully I finish before you do. I want to talk about the heroes among us. Originally, I considered the theme of the reluctant hero. But then I went to Wikipedia and I saw that Wikipedia said, and I quote, that a reluctant hero is tarnished with several faults or a troubled past and pulled reluctantly into the story. So we can't say that about tonight's heroes, so I won't go there. However, I have to say that neither Carl nor Trina asked for the challenges they faced. I'm sure they would have both been a lot happier biking out on Galbraith Mountain together than doing what they had to do for the sake of this community. So, but they stepped up because they have strength of character. We all have heroes, we all know heroes. This is the 15th anniversary of Resources Environmental Hero Event. And over those years, we've recognized 173 individuals, 10 organizations, and in 2016, the entire community that stepped up to stop the proposed coal export terminal. I'd like to ask anyone here who has been a named hero or part of a group that was named as a hero to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Congratulations. We're living in a dangerous time, desperately in need of heroes. Never in our lifetime has the environment been under such attack. Didn't we all just ache as we saw that orca carry its dead calf for 17 days? Our glaciers are melting, our rivers are dying, our salmon are at risk. You know the stories. I don't want to dwell on them, but I want to name this. We're at a pivotal time for this special place we call home. Like many of you, I'm sickened by the state of our politics. Watoli Mu, or Mary Keiki of the Lummi people, described my sickness best when she said, and I quote, "Sometimes when we're badly frightened, what we call our suli, our soul, just falls off us. We become confused and sad. It takes someone very special to help us. They must find our soul and put it back on us, or we will never get better." Unquote. I have to say, since joining the staff of Resources, my soul has been put back on. I have no doubt that we will protect our land and our water, our farms and our fish, and our children's future. Today, we stand strong with our loving sisters and brothers to protect our homeland. We will collaborate and we will fight. We will educate and we will organize. If necessary, some will commit civil disobedience. We are a strong community. The Resources community includes you, it includes me, it includes the 22,000 resource members. And I firmly believe that the power of people is stronger than the people in power. Like many of you, I've been a Resources supporter for years. I read about half their emails. I respond to their calls to council chambers. I've made donations. I go to Green Drinks. I shop at the Restore. But what I didn't fully appreciate until I got inside this organization was how important this institution is to our future. It's a hotbed of heroes. It grows heroes, like the two we're honoring tonight. Will Rogers once said, we can't all be heroes because somebody has to sit on the curb and applaud as they go by. I disagree. Since joining the Resources staff, I've witnessed some of the most dedicated and productive environment I've ever seen. Have you been to the Restore lately? Every year, those store employees physically stock over 3 million pounds of discarded materials. And their customers walk out with 3 million pounds of valuable resources. Under Kurt Clare's leadership, managers Darren McQueston and Jason Wild have created the most customer-friendly reuse store you'll ever see. Tim O'Donnell secures a continuous supply of manufacturing waste for the store. And Kayla Janik heads up a salvage crew that saves valuable vintage materials for the store. You should really check out their revision division, where Matt Vaughn and David Spangler produce unique, quality furniture from repurposed materials. Andy Eddy heads up a job training program that gives disadvantaged workers the skills they need to succeed. And Samantha Hale puts out the media work that fuels their growth. This crew models the very best in waste reduction, and they're having fun doing it. On the education and advocacy side of Resources, you may not know that Eddie Urey works closely with the county and the city and the port to develop clean energy policies, including the City of Bellingham's recent resolution to be 100% sustainable energy, renewable energy by 2030. Part of this work is organizing hundreds of citizens to attend and speak at key public meetings. I didn't know that our clean water manager, Andrew Russell, is an expert on the complex problems of water supply and water quality and works with all the stakeholders to guide the Nooksack Watershed Plan. Or that Krista Rome, a lifelong Whatcom County resident, is in the field getting citizen input and involvement on water issues. Or that Carly Deathridge is a policy hawk that pores over tons of government documents to identify where environmental laws can be improved and what environmental laws have to be enforced. You may not know that our North Sound Baykeeper, Eleanor Hines, is a dedicated scientist who who teaches volunteer teams how to monitor our water and study the microplastic pollution in our Salish Sea. How could you know that our Sustainable Schools team of Priscilla Brotherton, Sasha Savoyan, and Natalie Lord lift our staff spirits when they inspire the next generation to become activists and nurture young water stewards? Our program director, Janet Marino, not only oversees all this work, but is a leader within the organization promoting diversity, inclusiveness, and cultural sensitivity. Resources is building a sustainable future on so many fronts. And our communications team of Hannah Coughlin and Simon Blackie take this complex work and put it into words and images that touch the heart, stir the soul, and stimulate citizens to respond. Rebecca Wesley, our administrative director, tells me what she loves most about her work is reading job applicants' cover letters about why they want to join our team. And finally, I can't neglect to mention that our financial wizard, Ben Twigg, keeps all of this on budget. I've been uplifted and by the dedication that these unheralded heroes bring to work every day. They are researching, they are monitoring, they are informing us, and they are organizing us. And when opportunities come our way, like a pipeline explosion or a proposed coal export terminal, they are ready. They are informed, they are motivated, and they are ready to lead. Not ready to lead. Some of them are here tonight, and I want to publicly thank you for returning my Suli. My friends, their work is our work. That's right. If you care about the environment, they are your agents. We need them, and they need us. You're here tonight because you are an essential part of this important work. Mother Teresa once said, "Don't call me a saint. It separates us and excuses you from the work." It's the same for heroes. Naming a hero doesn't relieve the rest of us from taking heroic action. Our environment is under attack. We didn't ask for this struggle, but like tonight's honorees, we have no choice but to engage in it.